into some traffic and just forced that one up with the right hand. That was Henderson. Carolina's out and running. Here's Donarski.
Henderson trying to avoid Thomas when he's blocking. She just lost control of the ball and shot a wild shot.
Donarski passed up the three, got a better one for Grant, and she knocks it down.
Exactly.
Both sides have played 11 so far in the game. Grant with a Euro step, kick out for three, good.
Good job by her.
Got 3 threes, all of them in the second quarter.
Grant with her left hand. Oh my, that's strength. Hanging in the air, got swiped across the arm, and before her feet landed, she had made 2. She's got the and 1.
Great drive, and that's really what allowed Coppin State to be in the game. They were getting a lot of second chance points off those rebounds.
And he tried the mid-range jumper. Great look ahead. Crisp with the finish.
As UNCG is just kind of on the fringe of making a couple big plays and potentially getting back in this real quick, but
ooh. That'll work for Grant as she's on the board with her first 3. Grant. Wow, that's a tough shot. She had a 3 dribbled into.
Look at her, right? Like you say, Headley the 3, come down 1, 2, off the. Look at the full extension, you know. And just as soon as she realizes that, she can do things that most people can't, the easier the game will come to her.
Wow.
Carolina's lucky to have those guys.
Toomey. Grant from way downtown steps right into it.
Right on cue. Step in, Grant has her feet set, her eyes are to the rim. She catches the ball in rhythm, knocks it down.
For Courtney Banghart. And the deflection there by Lanie Grant. And Lanie Grant, who is already impressed over the last couple of games, tied a career high with 15 points in there.
Very fearless.
Well, the freshman out of Midlothian, Virginia, who is really starting to play and fit in that build. Must be good ball movement. And Grant, the last one to have it, and gets the fortuitous bounce to go down.
Nice play by Miles, but then the pass is off the mark. Here comes Grant again. Townsend. Back to Grant. She'll try same spot. Got it for 3. Timeout. She won't get that 3rd straight triple-double, but she'll get the dub. Unless North Carolina can mount a huge rally here late.
So no Donarski out there, no Navarre, no problem. There's Grant. The freshman seems to have kind of like ice water in her veins.
Oh, good job making the extra pass in the zone. Well, when you're in zone defense, you got to move when the ball moves.
Way too much on that shot by Wagner. Now Usby in attack mode.
Good job of pushing off of missed shots. Usby gets
BC today, but she's not scored here in the second half. Grant, they really, just a totally different mindset. And right now, there are 0 starters for Carolina out on the floor. Lanie Grant.
Although they haven't had a lot of opportunities in true road games, they are perfect as Usby gets the return feed from Lanie Grant and easily sticks it off the glass. Alyssa Usby on the board.
They're getting good shots, but here you're going to see the great pass over to Usby that time. Held her position so well.
5 seconds left in the half. Usby shifts it out. A head fake. Grant lets it fly, lays it in. Count the bucket. They'll review it. But it appears Lanie Grant beat the buzzer, the true freshman, to give North Carolina a 31-14 lead at the half.
Well, this is a perfect example of what we've seen in the...
10 to work with to finish the quarter. Going against Johnson. Going one-on-one. Thought she got bumped and finds it off the glass for the bucket. Time expires, and that will do it for the first quarter as the Tar Heels
after committing 7 turnovers, still had the 14-9 edge over Pitt after the first.
Well, this is either a foul or a walk, but it's an well, I think Gokdeng's length is bothering her a little bit.
Grant, corner 3, counted. It's almost surprising to think that she had to reclassify.
So, as we talked about Grant, she acts like a veteran. I mean, I watched her in practice yesterday. She just thinks she belongs. 17 years old, came to college early.
I'm sure you coach a couple of those personalities once or twice in your career.
You need that kind of personality to make it at this level, to be a great player.
That's
There's
for you,
another
Coach.
one.
Did she point at you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if she went.
This confidence, she is deep behind the line on this one. No problem. I'll knock it down. Swish. Don't give her one step one way or the other. Make her have to turn to shoot it.
Donarski sends it to the corner. Grant rattles that one in.
Yes. You beat me on that one. Here comes Usby off the bounce. Grant, she'll try again. And that one's better for the Tar Heels. And UNC has its first lead of the day.
500 rebounds and 500 assists. Free throw ricochets back to her. Straight away 3. Lanie Grant connects.
Grant, the freshman guard, getting a little bit hung up, but nice footwork, puts it home. We had a great conversation with Coach Banghart about Grant and her faith in her.
It's very difficult to guard. There's a reason why we saw her grab rim in warm-up, Pam.
Like it was nothing.
Like it was nothing.
Grant in the paint. Instead making that play. Puts her head down. Rivers has blocked 4 shots today. Doesn't get that one. Lanie Grant's fearless. Crisp gets it over to Grant. She's playing with so much confidence. Lanie Grant. Fouled by Roberts, who picked up her first. Grant, good look at the 3. How about that? And she got fouled.
Terrific execution by North Carolina. And again, that's Treyana Crisp and her decision making. You try to get a pin down for Lexi Denard.
Averaging 10.5 points per game after she was in what Coach Lawson called a slump. Grant. Duke 7 of 10 from the floor. Grant. Wow. Donovan working on Toomey, has to get rid of it. Lanie Grant. She's not afraid of anybody.
Yep, again, a team that doesn't turn the ball over a lot. The last few games, they have been turning it over, but without Renee Kelly on the floor, they have struggled.
Having to have the ball in her hands a lot tonight. She's left open.
That's a good find. Idia Navarre has done a really good job.
Final seconds. A lot of dribbling from Grant. Got the shot away. And it falls for the Tar Heels.
What a nice shot by who did not score a point or attempt a field goal in the win against Syracuse yesterday has come on here in the 4th. Lanie Grant, the Tar Heel defense turned into offense.
Balance over here in the deep corner. The pass is coming over the top. Watch this right here. She's just off balance. She's not catching the ball and falls. And Lanie, the interceptor for 2. Horns.
Grant for 3, got it.
You got it. KYP. So solid.